Bring the car, Sitaram. Good evening, sir. Where would you like to go? Oh, Sitaram. How many times I've told you? Today is Monday, and I'll go to Kalicharan's to buy books. Oh, I just forgot. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Please sit. Let's go, Sitaram. Wait here, Sitaram. These look new, Kalicharan ji. Ji Bepin Babu, they are new. Hello, Bepin Babu. Hello. I don't suppose you recognize me. Have we met before? We met every day for a whole week. I arranged for a car to take you to the Hudru Falls in 1958 in Ranchi. My name is Parimal Ghose. Ranchi? No, my friend, I have never been to Ranchi. Do you know who I am? Do I know? Who doesn't know Bepin Chaudhary? Still you are making a mistake. One often does. I have never been to Ranchi. What are you saying, Mr. Chaudhary? You had a fall in Hudru and cut your right knee. I brought you iodine. I had fixed up a car for you to go to Netherheart the next day. But you couldn't because of the pain in the knees. Can't you recall anything? Someone else you know was also in Ranchi at that time. Mr. Dinesh Mukerji. You stayed in a bungalow. You said you didn't like hotel food and would prefer to have your meals cooked by a bawarchi. Mr. Mukerji stayed with his sister. You had a big argument about the moon landing. Remember? I will tell you more. You always carried a bag with your books in it on your sightseeing trips. Am I right or not? Which month in 58 are you talking about? October. No, sir. I spent puja in 58 with a friend in Kanpur. You're making a mistake. Good day. Very strange. One evening I had tea with you in a veranda of your bungalow. You spoke about your family. You said you had no children and that you had lost your wife 10 years ago. Your only brother had died insane, which is why you didn't want to visit mental hospital in Ranchi. Here is your money, Kalicharan ji. Thank you. Welcome, Bepin Babu. Visit soon. Just drive by the Ganga, will you, Sitaram? I paid so much attention to that intruder. How could I forget such an incident that took place only 6 or 7 years ago? Is my head reeling? Am I losing my mind? But how could that be? I have been working in this office for long. It's a big firm and I do my job responsibly. Only today I spoke for half an hour at an important meeting. And yet, the man knew a great deal about me. How? He even seemed to know some intimate details. The bag of books, wife's death, brother's insanity. The only mistake was about my having gone to Ranchi. Nah, not a mistake. A deliberate lie. In 1958, during the pujas, I was in Kanpur at my friend Haridas Bagchi's place. All I have to do is write to. No, there is no way of writing to Haridas because he has left for Japan with his wife and I don't even know his address. But where is the need for proof? I myself am fully aware of that. I've never been to Ranchi. I should check my right knee. An inch-long cut is there, but it is impossible to tell when the injury had occurred. Had I never had a fall as a boy and cut my knee?
Don't talk to me.
Dinesh Mukerji. The man had said Dinesh was in Ranchi at the same time. The best thing surely would be to ask him. He lives quite near, in Beninandan Street. What about going right now? Ah, but if I have really never been to Ranchi, what would Dinesh think if I asked for a confirmation? Nah, it would be ridiculous to ask him. And I know how ruthless his sarcasm could be. Such a nuisance. Just because they have nothing else to do, they go about getting into other people's hair. Let's just read this new thriller and forget about him. If the man knew so much about me, how could he make such a mistake about the Ranchi trip? I must talk to Dinesh. It is better to settle the question over the phone. At least the embarrassment on my face wouldn't show. Hello? Hello? Is that Dinesh? This is Vipin here. Well, what's the news? I just wanted to find out if you recalled an incident which took place in 58. 58? What incident? Were you in Kolkata right through that year? That's the first thing I've got to know. Wait just a minute. 58? Just let me check in my diary. Hello? I've got it. I'd been out twice. Where? Once in February nearby to Krishnanagar to a nephew's wedding, and then you would know about this, the trip to Ranchi. You were there too. But what's all this sleuthing about? No, I just wanted to. Anyway,